Well, Honda, this styrofoam's gonna keep me safe. Good job, guys. Hey, what's up, you guys? I know, I'm wearing glasses. You don't gotta tell me I ran out of contacts. Anyway, I'm here with James again. Remember him from the K-Tune shifter video where we just kept screwing up and then we got completely destroyed for it. But that's okay, because this is YouTube, a very lovely place. What we're doing today is very simple. Essentially, I have a big crack in the front of my bumper, and instead of just getting a body shop to fix it, I actually did a quote on that. It was cheaper for me to actually buy a new front bumper. Here, we have a new polyurethane front bumper skin, they call it. Apparently, it's not a bumper, it's a bumper skin. So, we're gonna change it out to this brand new guy. And I have a new fender as well, but we'll probably do that for another day because you and I both know it never goes as planned. So, James, what's the first step?
We're gonna soak everything in penetrating oil.
Or oil.
Oil.
So you have these first fasteners and a few, and they're Phillips head, right here. But you wanna get all these as well. Essentially everything that you can see that looks like it's attached to the bumper, you're gonna be removing. Believe it or not, to take the side marker or blinker lights out, it's literally one screw. It's one screw and then there's kind of a clip on the other side. Then you pull it out and then you disconnect the connectors. We recommend actually just leaving the bulbs in the housing. Yeah. Makes life a lot easier when you reinstall into the other bumper.
Oh man, that thing is the same color as the light.
Just like that. Nifty. Yeah, you need a small screwdriver for this one, but this is pretty straightforward. It'll have a little clip on it. Okay, so first, blinker light. Looks just like this. See right here is that first clip. It's really simple. You just push straight down right there. This one was really gunked up. I don't know if you can tell, but it was pretty hard to get. But there's a white piece that you just push down and then boom, comes right out. There it goes.
Cool.
Sweet. Same technique as before. Take a little tiny screwdriver, push down, get the white piece right there. It's gonna be old if you have an Integra, no matter what. Next is this screw right here that kind of connects to this inner fender liner. So very straightforward, bottom right here. James made a very good point that we should just turn the wheel, make it easier to get to.
Yep.
I love my unfinished basement, dude, but my allergies are going ham down here because of all the dust. So I'm sniffling and sounding like holding my nose. I know, I love this place though. I will suffer through this basement to do car things. Can I turn the wheel without? Right. There you go. Good? Yep. Sweet. At the very end of this little project, I gotta get rid of these hideous white gauges. They are bad. Yeah, they are. While James is doing that screw right now, I just want to talk about how easy it is to shift with this K-Tune shifter. A lot of people are probably like, that's so unnecessary, but seriously, it went from all the way like right here to here, and it made driving the car a lot more enjoyable. Even though it's not a very fast car, it's still fun to just row through the gears when it's basically right here. It's really nice. Okay, cranking the other way. Try not to turn the car on because, you know, carbon dioxide, monoxide.
All right, that guy's out too.
We're good?
We're good.
Sick.
You're missing a screw down here, so that makes it easier.
I was just trying to get like a nice glamour shot like this.
Oh.
And all of a sudden you're like, you're missing a screw! So under here, there's a few 10 mils. Easier to get with a wrench. And they just kinda, it's two, right?
Yeah, just two.
Two right here. So two right here, one there and one here, and you're set. It starts loosening up the bumper. It's supposed to be where the fender meets the bumper.
It's right under here.
Okay, so it's under here. You pull that out.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, so next, under the fender well, or fender liner, excuse me, where the fender meets the bumper, there's a bolt. It's, what is it, basically straight up?
Yeah, it's a
so you're gonna aim it right there. Oh, okay, now I see it. It's the bracket right here. not bad.
This row of Phillips, and then this bolt and that bolt.
Okay, yeah, so this one and this one?
Yep.
And then the row of Phillips. Oh man, that's rough, dude.
That is really good penetrating oil.
This is one of those days where you're like, 2001 wasn't that long ago. And you're like, oh, wait, it was. Here we go. Okay, so this bracket is gonna start flopping on you. So that's when you know you're in the home stretch. Oh, this one doesn't want to go until you use a bigger screwdriver. Oh, did you just strip it by accident?
Okay, that one's good.
That one came right off.
Now we just got to fight that one guy.
Luckily, my mother gifted me this for Christmas, a nice organized screwdriver set. Can't go wrong with that. And we can put a bigger attachment on it, and we're good. Come on, there goes.
Perfect.
Like a glove.
Awesome.
Ooh, it's covered in penetrating oil.
Yep.
Just what I like in the morning. These are 10s, right?
Yeah.
10,
I think
10. Oh, let's impact that jank. Make it easier. Okay, so pretty much final step to get the bumper off.
Yep.
Hopefully. Unlike last time with the K2 shifter where we kept forgetting that one screw. There's basically right here, just like modern cars today, there's clips along the fender and the bumper. So we're just gonna pull it off. Pull straight back. Yep, mine's coming off. Yep, mine popped. Oh yeah, this is stubborn. There we go. I'm unhooked. That's, oh, something. Oh, right there is. My bad. You got caught on a bolt. Not there. There we go. Look at that. All right. Present it to the audience.
We got an old bumper.
Look, Ma, look what I caught. It's like those pictures of people when they hold a bass fish.
Yep.
They're like, put on the new bumper. Like a little sad that my new bumper doesn't have Integra imprinted on it, but hey, we'll just say it cleans it up, right? It's like taking side markers off the 240 that I did. So a step that we did not expect. So essentially, you pulled off the old bumper, you're in the home free. Well, then you realize these metal brackets is what holds in your side marker blinker lights. So we gotta remove these. It's no big deal, it's just some screws. But you definitely have to remove these. Spray some penetrating oil on this and that. Let it sit for a second, and then we're golden. Wow, Honda, this styrofoam's gonna keep me safe. Good job, guys. So what's the best way to put on the bracket, James?
Trial by error.
Yeah. Does it just kind of snap on?
Yeah, it snaps on. So there's these two hooks. They just snap on into the bumper, and then it's one screw that holds this whole bracket on. Overall, it is really simple to do.
Here's an example of a finished one. So it just goes flush right here, go up, just like that. Then you have these guys. Okay, so now we have this guy, which looks funky.
So I think this was how it worked. This was like kind of spring loaded.
Right, and so the clip of the light goes in right here.
Hit on this and it held it there. It's
That
kind
makes
of
sense.
genius little thing, but
Yeah.
it's weird.
So just putting this back on from the other bumper. And the good thing about this bumper is that it's completely OEM when it comes to proportions and dimensions. So literally every screw, every clip is gonna fit in this bumper.
It's all there.
Ow! You know what? I mean, there we go.
And then the screws are over there.
This is our last piece. I feel like HUD from Cloverfield going full POV. Except they don't get eaten by a giant monster in New York.
Yep.
I have to say though that Honda's design of all this was super straightforward for people to do maintenance and stuff. It's pretty impressive.
The wires kind of through.
Oh yeah. Grab the linker wires. This. Just gonna lift up some.
Yeah.
It's really awkward.
Wonder if we're hitting stuff.
Thing keeps coming out, so I'm trying to figure out how we can keep it in. Okay, why is it putting on a 240 bumper easier than an Integra?
Because we can zip tie 240 bumper.
Oh yeah!
Our brackets are gonna hit the, they're gonna see the bracket for the mounts.
Yeah.
They're sitting on the actual bumper.
Oh. Turns out we weren't crazy. We weren't able to get the bumper on because the bracket, for some reason, will not let it go on. The bracket that held the blinker lights in. So,
we're gonna cut stuff.
Yeah, so for some reason, this metal plate was in some spot that we can't find, and also it's stopping the headlights from going flush, so we're just gonna literally cut this piece off because apparently there is something different about this bumper. I just don't know what it is.
We can do it without taking it off, but we'll take it off.
Yeah. Even with us taking it off, we still don't know what the piece was for because the other piece does not exist. So, by other piece, I mean on the other bracket. That didn't even have it there, so it's on this side.
Someone's gonna tell us what that was for, and they're gonna be like, oh, you guys are so dumb.
You know what? And that's okay. Meanwhile, as we just finish up the Integra, Alejandra behind me. What you doing, Alejandra?
Leaving.
Oh, well, anyway, she's helped me take pictures of something really, really special that I've been really excited about. We've been kind of keeping a secret for a while, and that's I actually started my own detail product company with the help of a few partners. That a lot of the really like high quality detail product stuff is so expensive for like 16 ounces. So we went ahead, dropped the price, and gave everybody 32 ounces with very similar and even more powerful ingredients. We're basically doing a little photo shoot for the Instagram and Facebook pages for all that promotion, all that good stuff. So if you're interested, make sure to check it out in the description below. Appreciate you guys listening, but here's the bottles. We got a lot of wax. A lot of people only give you like only this much. And then spray wax, which smells delicious, and quick detailer as well.
I like the bottles a lot. They turned out good.
But no, we're really excited. So Alejandra's just been taking pictures of these. I'm like so excited about it. Slightly disappointed with the fitment of this bumper because polyurethane is a magical material, but it does not fit perfect at all. So that's a bummer, but the good thing is if you bump something, it just bends. You can tell that the lines are not consistent at all. So it'll be like flush, then not flush, then flush, then not flush. And when this will come up, it won't be perfect. There's no way it's gonna be perfect, but at least we don't have a cracked bumper now. And also if I were to hit something like a big rock on the highway or something, it'd be absolutely fine, nothing would happen. Emblem essentially had a little bit of adhesive on it, but it has 2 prongs and it goes straight into the new location. Same exact process of pulling out, just in reverse.
I know everybody has opinions on the internet.
You worry too much, friend. I still can't believe I was able to find like a bone stock LS motor. Not V8 LS, but Honda LS motor with a stock airbox. This car seriously needs to be washed right here. If you notice, if you look real close, there's a little bit of purple in the black. It's pretty cool what they did with this color. I'll probably just wipe this down with the Patterson Car Care Quick Detailer. It'll be really cool. All right, so new front bumper on the Integra. It was a battle. It was not as easy as both of us thought. It was just kind of ridiculous with some brackets in the way and a few other things. In other words, if you get this bumper that's polyurethane, it will be a little difficult to get it on the Integra. But other than that, we fixed the crack, which is good. And now later down the road, whenever we wrap the car, it won't have just a random crack in it. So that's pretty good. Next time we do the body stuff, it'll be the fender, but we're good for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Goodbye.